Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 19 Ultimate Team. This is episode number 68. In the previous episode, we did end up... Well, crap, what did we do? Oh, yeah, we got the Team of the Year pack. Finally, we ended up getting the Team of the Year pack. Man, the house rules. We're finally out of it, man. I mean, we've gone through house rules twice now, and it took me a bit to get through the second house rules. I got, like, probably 10 games out of it or whatever. It was crazy, man. Just how many games I played of that no audible house rules was a little bit insane. So going back to regular games, we kind of get put into a little bit of a hell game, man. I was stuck against this dude. It was kind of a problem. But, you know, first things first, man, you guys saw that Vance McDonald. I'm finally getting into the team builder stuff. You know, I'm getting caught up with the gameplay, stuff like that. I've been trying to get caught up quicker, you know, making the videos a little bit longer. This video is going to be a little bit longer so we can catch up a little bit quicker, get to the more exciting stuff, because I do have some very exciting videos and some, you know, more over-the-top stuff coming up soon. You know, with some better cards, stuff like that, some big upgrades. But right now, we're just getting through some gameplays that, you know, I think are a little bit unique, man. You know, L's are something that I always show. You know, I'm never scared of showing losses, ever. Not to spoil this episode, you know, I'm not saying I lose. You guys will see. It does end up being a fight. But this guy's offense, man, it was one of those offenses that was like, it was 1, 2, or 3. If you know what I mean, it was like, you know, read 1, read 2, read 3. And he had something open every time. It was one of those type of offenses. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that know how to combat that stuff by cross-manning, stuff like that. My secondary isn't fantastic. This guy's team is pretty good. I was having trouble this game. You guys will see. Obviously, our first drive is going pretty well. We end up getting a flag. Kind of unfortunate. Oh, yeah, something I did want to bring up. Just because I feel like I'll forget to say it in any other episode and it's fresh in my mind. I saw Into the Spider-Verse just yesterday. I didn't see it in the theaters, but I saw it yesterday as I throw a pick in the end zone. Do I believe that's Joe Schobert? God damn, whatever. I need to talk about Spider-Man for a second just to get my mind off of that stupid fucking pick. But yeah, I saw that movie. I thought it was fucking awesome, man. Really fun. Like, I had Permagrin on the entire time. I don't know. I figured I'd just throw that out there. You know, let me know if you guys saw that movie, if you liked it. I thought it was really good. I think it has like a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is pretty crazy for a superhero movie. So, I don't know. Really good movie. But anyway, man, you know, I just like to throw that shit out there every once in a while. I don't like to make the videos 100% Madden all the time, considering that Madden is, well, let's be honest, man, and Madden is hell. So 3rd and 5, man, this guy's got Michael Vick. Obviously, we know what it's like to go against Michael Vick. Not really scared of Michael Vick anymore. We know that he has speed right here. 4th and 12, he does decide to go for it. We had a spy on. I sent him. It was just too late. Really good dot by him across the field. Just, you know, coverage kind of broke down. I mean, I didn't run man coverage right there, so my zones broke down pretty easily, man. That's the thing about me and my secondary is that I don't have a lot of confidence right now in my secondary other than really Jamal Adams and Stephon Gilmore as far as manning people up and stuff like that. Like, Sherman I like, but I know if I man him up, he's going to get burnt on post because of his speed and stuff like that. So I'm not really too keen on actually manning up people and stuff like that, so I get killed on plays like those, man. But this guy's at the 22 right now. He's moving the ball. He does end up getting sacked by Alan Page, man. Our D tackles are pretty good. I like Alan Page and John Randall. Usually I like one heavy strength block shedding guy, but I also like my stamina and guys that can stay on the field. And Alan Page, John Randall, they can do that. We do end up getting another sack, making it 4th and 16. 53 seconds left in the half. He does end up taking his field goal. We waste all of our timeouts, so we have 50 seconds to try to do something. We do find Doug Baldwin, who is easily the best receiver on our team, hands down. Doesn't drop anything. If he drops something, it's usually a fumble. Honestly, if he drops the ball, it's a fumble. I never see this card fucking drop anything when I'm throwing it to him. It's unbelievable. He catches that one again. 2 catches in a row to the 6-yard line. 25 seconds left. Just rolling out, trying to find Vance McDonald, our new upgrade. I didn't even talk about Vance McDonald. He is our first team builder upgrade. He will be a mainstay on the team. As right here we go, the back of the end zone to Calvin Johnson. Not going to work, unfortunately. 3rd and goal. We do it again. That time it does work. Calvin Johnson does end up cashing in. I also got these new Eagle jerseys. I didn't even mention those as well. There's some things I forgot. But that Vance McDonald I like. He's got 86 speed, 86 run block. I like him a lot. He's going to be a mainstay on our team. Probably backup. Not our number one is right here. Michael Vick ends up fumbling with 2 seconds left in the half. 1 second, it does end up stopping. We get a chance at a field goal, and it boinks off the fucking post or crossbar, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I mean, honestly, all that matters is we ended up missing it. Unfortunately, we don't end up cashing in with those 3 points. They could have made it a full 7. So I don't know. It's kind of a long shot to begin with. I think we need to upgrade Morton Anderson again. We have him at 90 kick power, which he can make most of the easy field goals, but those long ones, 55 plus, a little bit questionable. I think if I upgrade him one more time to 92 kick power, maybe he'll make all those. I don't know. This guy gets the ball coming out of half, but I did want to go ahead and say one more time. Vance McDonald, I picked him up. 86 run block, 86 speed. He will be a mainstay on the team. Like I said, mainly backup. And then the jerseys, we'll be rocking these for a little bit. I think I like my Seahawk jerseys more just because I'm a Seahawk fan. But I did end up using these trophies. I didn't want to quick sell the trophies. I didn't want to use them on a player. I figured why not get some fresh jerseys in there. I think these look really cool. I saw them in Dub.W's video, and I thought they looked dope. So I figured why not use them. But we will not have them for too long. I mean, I'll have them, but I'm not going to use them for all that long just because I like my Seahawk 2000 and early 2000s jerseys. I think they're dope. So I'll probably be using those for majority of the year, maybe get some other ones. But anyway, getting back to the gameplay, this guy ended up throwing a drag to, I believe that was Keyshawn Johnson, and it was almost a pick, man. Should have been a pick. I think either I mistimed it, I barely mistimed it, or I remember being really mad when I didn't get that. I thought I timed it. Unfortunately, we didn't. He ends up cashing in with the touchdown. So 10-7, unfortunately. We missed that field goal, so it's not 10-10. I mean, obviously, like I said, if we had Morton Anderson a little bit higher overall, maybe we make that field goal, maybe it's 10-10. But you know what? We can't dwell on that right now. We're trying to make something happen. And Vance McDonald, our new pickup, fumbles. That's great. Okay. I cut away from that play a little bit too early. That was my bad. But that's a little editing error on my part. But you saw it. He fumbled. We lost it. That's the bottom line. 10-7. We're down by 3. This guy's offense has been giving me troubles all game long. Just a drag, a streak, an in route, whatever. I can't get any sort of pressure even when I have my D-line on right there. We play it perfectly. We man up. I don't even know if I manned up Nigel Bradham, but he was in perfect position. He doesn't get it right here. He somehow avoids the hit stick. Nigel Bradham misses to the left. 3rd and inches. We do stop him with Ryan Shazier. 4th and 4. He decides to go for it. I play hard flats. I shade inside. They don't do shit. I don't know if shading inside didn't register because it looked like they were playing towards the sideline. We give up a fucking touchdown on that, man. I should have covered the drag myself. Just fuck me for thinking that the zones were actually going to do what I thought they were going to do. That was probably my fault to begin with. I should have covered that. It's right there. Doug Baldwin just bounces off his hands. And, I say that card doesn't drop anything, but that was a weird animation, man. Like, he for real, it bounced off his hands, and then he, popped to the ground and went back up. I don't even know what this game is at this point. So 17-7 with 2:47 left. We do end up throwing a pick. That was just kind of a desperation throw. I mean, at this point, I'm really mad. I'm sure a ton of you know how it is when you're in a Madden game. You just get really frustrated, really pissed. And, you don't really think as much as you should, especially when a game is only 2 scores like this. I could easily have made a comeback, but I was just not making the adjustments necessary. This guy was just dotting me, running all over me. I didn't know what to do, man. Right there, I finally make a good play call by run committing, and unfortunately, Richard Sherman just bats it down. I'm pretty sure that was going right to Sean Taylor, right in his hands. But, we can't assume that was going to happen. So 1 minute and 9 seconds left, 1st and goal. I've kind of accepted defeat at this point. I was just trying to get out of this game, down 10 points, 3 timeouts left. Yes, I could have made it interesting. Could have, called timeouts, made it 20-7, tried to go down the field. But in all likelihood, I probably would have just thrown a pick. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use this as the first part of this episode because that was not a very eventful game. We did not do all that much in this episode, so we're going to go ahead and jump into another game. So, this one was okay, but, honestly, man, it was just the offense was annoying as fuck. Let's jump into the next game. So that first game obviously didn't go so well, man. We end up losing 17-7. I'm not too mad at it, though. The guy's offense, it was pretty good. This game we go against Julian Edelman. I hate facing this fucking card. Oh my god. Luckily, he doesn't have him at kick return. For some reason, he kills me on kick return, man. This guy's got Deion Sanders at kick return, which most of the time I see Tyreek Hill, but Deion Sanders, I guess, is a nice change of pace, even though I see him fairly frequently as well. I don't know. Doesn't matter, man. But last game did not go so well, so this game I'm obviously looking to bounce back. We end up getting a sack with Alan Page. He has Franco Harris running the ball. Or not Franco Harris, Marcus Allen. Wow, they look very similar. 3rd and 21, chucks it down the field. Brian Dawkins is right there. I don't know what he saw, man. I think he was just looking towards the seam. And I'm sure he just read the corner, didn't see B-Doc. Brian Dawkins he's okay, man. I mean, we're going to replace Brian Dawkins. I pretty much made my mind up on that. I just don't think it's worth it to invest in his ultimate freeze when I look at so many other cards and they have, the same stats as him. But B-Doc, he makes plays that, you just need, man. Is right there, Doug Baldwin. Wow, he makes plays we need all the time, man. I don't know how we caught that. That's some EA bullshit going my way. Hey, I'll take it, man. I go through my fair share of it, but you know what? I will be a man, and I will say I get my fair share of it as well. I'm not going to say that I just get fucked over all the time. I get stuff like that every once in a while, but you know what? Madden, I mean, it fucks everybody over. I'll be honest, man. I don't care who you are. If you get, you know, majority of the bullshit, for the most part, it doesn't really matter because you're going to go through garbage as well. This game is just so fluky on both ends. It's ridiculous, man. But this game, we end up getting a crazy, crazy catch with Doug Baldwin that he doesn't usually make. You know, usually if he ends up making like an ag catch like that, it's one-on-one, but that was like triple coverage. Is right there. We kind of get some more bullshit. His 96 agility, I'm pretty sure that's why Richard Sherman is able to come in and bat most of those balls away. Todd Gurley, he's doing his Gurley thing. But Richard Sherman bats the ball away. We end up getting the pick with Bobby Wagner. And then Gurley, as I said, is doing his Gurley thing as he dabs on him to make it 14-0. I don't know why he dabbed. He ends up hitting our kicker. I'm not too mad at that. I understand that. You know, honestly, I'm okay with that because that's a little bit of a way to, you know, exhale some frustration. If you want to hit my kicker, go ahead. I hate Morton Anderson too. He's honestly kind of a piece of shit in this game. He annoys me for some reason. I don't know. Maybe just left-footed kickers annoy me, but I've used Seabass and Morton Anderson, and I just haven't used a right-footed kicker all year. And I don't know. Morton Anderson, he's pretty good kicking the ball, but I don't know. Being left-footed is just weird because usually I use a right-footed kicker every year. But right here, Richard Sherman comes up with a pick. That was just a duck. I don't know what that was. Just a really lazily thrown deep ball by Drew Brees. This guy does end up quitting or, I don't know, closing his app, tombstoning his PlayStation 4. Whatever it is, man. So 14-0, we do end up winning that game. Bouncing back from that horrible loss that we just had. And now we're going against 99 Patrick Mahomes. Oh, man. And he's got Tyreek Hill, too. So he's got that Mahomes, the Hill connection. So obviously, you know, the pickup that we had in this episode with Vance McDonald, he has not really done all that much in this game. And all that much in this episode. I don't think he does much in this third game either. But Vance will be a mainstay on the team. He will be a player that I really like having and I really think is good to use as Tyreek Hill just takes a giant shit on our defense. A little bit graphic, but you guys know I ain't known for being PG. So you know what? Right now, 7-0. This guy does come out, you know, firing dots, man. That was just a bomb. I should say firing bombs because that's what it was, man. When you have Patrick Mahomes, you're able to throw bombs. I'm not sure if this guy had go deep chemistry or not, but you know what? It seemed like he did. I mean, Patrick Mahomes was just, I mean, it was insane. Like his throw power, it's got to be 99. It has to be. It has to be 99, 97, 98, 99. Whatever it is, man, I would love to use that Patrick Mahomes, especially powered up. That's got to be fun. You know, unfortunately, Patrick Mahomes kind of an elusive carb. Not sure how this guy got him, but you know what? He got him, and right now he's got a 7-0 lead on us. Doug Baldwin, though, 95 overall, very underrated card in Madden. Not very many people run Doug Baldwin unless they run a Seahawk theme team, which honestly, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do. Like, running a theme team is expensive. Like, you have to get rid of your whole team to run a actual theme team. And I like running different players, so I don't think I'm going to be able to commit to a theme team, you know, to get that extra speed on Doug. But honestly, at 95 overall with the 91 speed or whatever he has, he gets open against these guys with sprinter and all that type of shit. So you know what? I'm okay with him right now. There are games where he gets plastered, though, but that's bound to happen when you don't have an insane team like some of these guys with 99 corners, stuff like that. But right now, 3rd-and-19, I've loudly been talking over this drive, as right now we're obviously trying to tie the score up, and we just have forever. This play lasted forever. I don't know what type of steroids my O-line took. I mean, I don't know what they were doing, but this play, they blocked like gods. I mean, it was unbelievable. We have forever. I ended up just throwing it for a short completion. I probably should have just stood there and looked for something, but honestly, I was afraid that I was going to see something in the end zone, make a dumb read after them running around for 30 seconds. Obviously, their stamina is going to be drained. They're not going to make the catch. So, whatever, man. We take our 3 points, and I'm fine with it. I mean, obviously, we would have liked to put up 7, but when you're stuck in 3rd-and-19, I mean, what can you really do? So, 2nd-and-10, Patrick Mahomes rolling out to the left. We send, I believe that was Ryan Shazier, and unfortunately, he ends up finding Saquon. Is that Saquon Barkley? I don't know. 26. I'm assuming that's Saquon Barkley. Well, let's just say it's Saquon Barkley. 1st-and-10 goes to the end zone, and Tyreek Hill again just poops on Richard Sherman. The motherfucker. He poops on Sherman. He shits on Stephon Gilmore. It doesn't matter. He's just dropping excrement all over our team. What is wrong with me? 14-3, 2 minutes and 60. I'm going to leave it in the video. You know what? My nastiness stays in the video, man. I feel like that's what sets me apart. Nobody's as fucking graphic and doesn't give a shit about their videos being monetized, apparently. Even if they were you know what? Most of my videos are monetized. I still don't make shit, so it doesn't really matter how I talk. But 14-3, 2 minutes left in this game. Let's get past my vulgar language for a second as Doug Baldwin makes the catch to the 37-yard line. A minute and 30 seconds left in this game. Otto Graham looking, dropping all the way back. We actually have a lot of time in the pocket, and it doesn't matter as I end up throwing a awful interception. That was just one of those picks where tunnel vision. I mean, that was what it was, man. I had tunnel vision right here. I end up run committing. I don't know why I ran commit. I really don't know why. I don't know if maybe I did blitz and no, I'm pretty sure I ran commit. I don't know why I would run commit right there, but George Kittle, he takes advantage, man, getting it to the 2-yard line eventually after, I believe, one run play. Ricky Williams runs it again, loses 1 yard, gets it to the 3-yard line, so 14-3. This guy easily has a field goal at this point as long as he doesn't, make a dumb read. Smartly right here, he ends up throwing it away. 4th and goal, takes his field goal. 30 seconds left. The score is 17-3, and honestly, man, I'm pissed, which is not new. Usually when I play this game, I am pretty mad half the time. So you know what, man? I'm just kind of rolling with it at this point. 17-3, trying to take everything with a grain of salt. I have made some really bad plays this game, so me being down 14 is pretty much my fault. I mean, this guy's played pretty solid. I played like shit. Right now, second half, we just got turned around. Luckily, we do end up getting the ball coming out of half, so right now, we can make a drive happen. We can put up 7. We can make it 1 score. Will we do that? I don't know. Let's go ahead and see as we start off with a run with Todd Gurley, man. Never stumble. I think it's easily the best chem for running back. It's the only one that I really think works. Truck specialist, spin specialist. You got to time it perfectly. Not a big fan. 2nd and 13, we do end up finding Vance McDonald, who is our starting tight end right now. And, we kind of sub him in, but, it's Calvin and him. I try to use him more in these episodes since it kind of was his debut, episodes or whatever. But for the most part, he will be a backup. But he's fine there, but, for the most part, the catches he made, he either ended up getting big hit and fumbled or, made like a 2-yard catch. But 3rd and 7, man, Otto Graham finding Doug Baldwin. Again, the guy's got stickum. He makes every catch. He did drop one earlier, but it was a weird animation, and I could forgive it. We already lost the game at that point anyway. So 1st and 10, we end up running with Todd Gurley, getting about 4. 2nd and 6, we do find George Fant wide open. I had the wrong personnel out there, man, but you know what? We roll with it. We find George Fant. We dive for the end zone. We get in. We make it 17-10 with 2 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. We have to turn it around, and we finally do something as Bobby Wagner comes up with the user pick, and that could not have come at a better time. His first play back on offense, he makes a huge mistake, and just like that, we can tie this game up. This game has turned very quickly, man. Like I said, I felt like if we could just turn it around at half, just make some smart reads, just change the reads we were making. That was it. I was just making bad reads. That was it. I just had to change it, make the right reads, and sure enough, we did. And just like that, we're tied. Wasn't the prettiest thing in the world. I mean, getting here was, what I mean is getting here wasn't the prettiest. You know what I mean. 17-3. It was not looking good, man. So now 17-17 tied. My goodness, I am happy. So now at this point, I have a lot of confidence. I really don't feel like his offense is anything too special. It was doing stuff to me early, but honestly, I feel like I kind of grow with the guy's offense, and I do adjust to, as the game goes along. So this guy does start switching up his play calling, and it does start to kill me. Ricky Williams, he did not run with him many times. You guys saw he had 4 rushes up to that point. He starts running the ball, 6 rushes for 34 yards. He's keeping me on my toes. I will give this guy a lot of credit. He just had me kind of confused, man. He basically ran whatever he wanted to run in the first half until it didn't work. I did not really stop many things in the first half. So the second half, he starts switching it up, and just like that, he's inside the 10, man. I did not do a very good job at stopping this dude. So 2nd and goal, Patrick Mahomes back in the pocket. He makes the same mistake he did earlier, going to the angle route, and it's intercepted once again. Just throw right at me, man. Why the fuck not? 2-time. I realized I forgot to say that last time. My bad. As we end up taking it to the house, baby. A 94-yard pick 6. And we get it to the 2-minute warning. So we take that away, and just like that, we're up 24-17, man. Wow. 21 unanswered points puts us up 7. We were down 17 to 3.5. It was looking bleak, man. This guy had us on our toes. As I said, he had us, man. He was running really good plays, but again, that one play with the angle route, he threw the same pick. It was the first play on the last drive after we got the touchdown, and then he threw it there. Just the angle route. I don't know why he just had his eyes keyed on that route. And I read it, man. I read it twice. We end up getting the pick twice, and one of them ends up being a 94-yard pick six. So we don't even have to put our offense on the field. I have all the confidence in our defense. And just like that, Brian Dawkins lays the big hit. And Alan Page comes up with it with 53 seconds left. Later. We end up forcing the rage quit 24 to 17, 21 unanswered points in the second half. Ultimately, man, I made the mistakes in the first half. He made the mistakes in the second half. And in the end, he made the most mistakes. So, luckily, man, after a horrible, abysmal first game, we come back with a couple of wins. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, man. We will get way deeper into the Team Builder promo. I promise. I have some good gameplays coming out and some good stuff, I promise, in the next, upcoming episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Be sure to look out for next episode. And as always, I'm out. Peace.